we can look back in arrears and see how much you owe. It's 15 for the officers. So we're collecting for officers too. So officers who have not paid for the last, for if you didn't pay, I'm gonna. My husband and I went to a funeral in Lebanon last Saturday. They evidently she's a lay president at this. Remember the name is Wonders Chapel or one of those churches. I think they've combined. They me and came over and she said, Miss Bell, you're here at the funeral. You can come to church. So one Sunday out of a month, I'm going to a local church. And I think if they see me, I don't know if it make any difference or not. But I hate to leave Greater Bethel, but in order, when I said I'm willing to do this, I've got to go. You gonna let me? Well, thank you. Yeah. So I don't know if I need to call the lay president and tell him I'm coming, or I'm just okay. And I might just come back to Paducah. You never know. Yeah. And one thing when you mentioned that, Sister Irving, um, and I'm not fussing about this. You have your lay day whenever you want to. Don't specifically say you got to have it on the second Sunday in October. That is uh, lay recognition Sunday. But I can't come to every church on second Sunday in October. I like to come to your lay days and just be there. But I can't go to all of them on the same Sunday. So just let me know when you're having your lay days, and I'll try to be there. And I had to bring Leroy with me. Yeah. So anyway, this has been a wonderful meeting, and I have certainly have enjoyed it, and I have. When the GPS told us where to turn, how to get back in here, and I said, "Oh, Leroy, you think we're going the right way?" He said, "I think so." But as I said, we when we saw you guys in October, no, in September, and you said you wanted to host a meeting, and I said, "Now I hope it's not snowing or raining in Paducah or anywhere in December." I said, "But we promised them." But you see what the Lord can do. This is 50 some degrees in December, and this is really amazing. And next week it says it's gonna be 70. I tell you what, we might get a cold. Now make sure you take care of yourself. Don't go up there and strip because it's 70 degrees. Make sure you keep on your right amount of clothes because I don't want to hear of anybody got sick because of this weather. But I really do thank all of you for coming. And Sister Holly and Sister Donna they're sitting right over here to collect your dues. And if anybody who's just from a local church, if you want to pay $5 or $10 or a dollar or whatever, we'll take that too. Okay. All right, let's stand please for the.
As it's
And
been,
first of all, I want to thank Sister Angel for presiding today. I guess I talked more than she did, but
as it's been echoed so many times, it's just good to be back in Paducah. I told Sister Bell, I remember how active Paducah was when they were a part of the Kentucky Conference, and it pained me that we brought them to the Tennessee Conference and like forgot about them. So it is just good. It is good to be here. It is good to see you all. It is good to be here. First gentleman of the lay, Mr. Bell, thank you for being such a wonderful chauffeur. Thank you always for your support. Thank you all for being here. We know this is the Christmas season. We got 101 things to do, but thank you for making that drive. I said I was gung ho for coming to Paducah, but then when that alarm clock went off at 5 o'clock this morning, I was really good to be here. So we're going to close with our lay benediction. Burks Chapel.
Burke Chapel.
Uh huh. Uh huh. But we are grateful to Reverend Bolin and St. John. Sister Peacock, thank God for you. We welcome and look forward to seeing you all. For we have put y'all on the back burner, but we are trying to forgive and repay some time. What? Amy Peacock.
Sister Amy, Reverend Bolton, Sister Amy, and all of the Paducah Church family. The Tennessee Conference of the Organization want to
Amen.
thank you for hosting this meeting today and invite us again. We will come because we know you are part of the family.
Amen. Now it says we're singing. So that means Sister Billy gonna lead us in the in our lay benediction. Amen.
God bless us with the true Christianity,
That we may live together, not as man over man, but as lay persons working with God. But as lay persons working with God. But as lay persons working with God.
But just a second. I mean, do we need to give you the words to that?
It's in our hymnal and it's in our discipline.
Okay. So you guys want to work on that? And
do.
okay.
We gotta work on it throughout the whole day. And let me say, each of your local, monthly, bi-monthly, however you meet, every meeting you have, insist that they sing. I think you did a great job. They try to get around it. But when we first started singing, Paula Holmes was real Dola, and she said we must sing. So if I'm around, we must sing.
Now I know all of our noses have been working. So we're Pastor Robinson. It's good to see you, Reverend Kevin Robinson. So we're just gonna ask you to bless our food on the way out, please.